In a change from the advertised video, today we do have a Copa del Rey semi-final. Can you believe it? We went to the Bernabeu and we won. We'll show you the goals from that in a minute, along with the other games that we've played. First though, some massive transfer news to tell you about. This is the first one, Serbian centre-back Nikola Milenkovic. We've brought him in from Arsenal. We got a news item saying he'd been transfer listed for €92 million. And I just immediately went in and offered it and got him very late on in the transfer window, about 2 days before the deadline. He came up and, I mean, just look at him. The guy's a mountain, 6'5", 14 stone of just Serbian beef. He is unreal. He's already got an assist to his name as well for us at the Bernabeu in the Copa. He's like I say, 6'5". The guy's going to be just a warrior for us. I cannot believe that we managed to get him. He wanted to leave to play in the Champions League, and I was only too happy to pay for it. He's valued at 72 million, so we haven't really overpaid for him. He's just going to be an absolute legend for us. And this is the other guy, Alexander Isak. We went for it. I did have offers in for Mason Greenwood. I did have an offer in for Gabriel Jesus, but Man United weren't interested in selling Mason Greenwood. And Liverpool, we managed to get an offer accepted, and we got terms agreed with Gabriel Jesus on deadline day. But it was they wanted to sign a replacement, which ultimately didn't happen. It was about 150 million in the end. But it didn't go through. And I went in for Alexander Isak. You may remember I've mentioned recently that when I'd gone in and inquired about him, Real Sociedad wanted €107 million, his release clause. That is just what they wanted. I tried to get him for less. They weren't having any of it. So we've paid 107 million for him. I didn't really know whether to go through for it at that price, but I'm glad I did. On to the highlights then, and this is our Copa del Rey 5th round win. Unbelievable, really. Bernardo Silva put us in front on 7 minutes, and then we said Milenkovic got an assist. That was it. Down for Matthijs de Ligt to score. You can see by the stats there, it was a proper smash and grab job. But do you know what? I will take it all day long. Very, very pleased. Alex Isak did play half an hour here. It was just a really tense, nervy game. I mean, they had double the amount of shots, but I never really felt like we were going to concede, if I'm being honest. But yeah, very much a smash and grab, which brings us to today's semi-final. And what a way to warm up for a semi-final. A 6-0 thrashing of Osasuna. Juanda there putting a cross in for Alex Isak to score. He then netted 2 penalties inside a few minutes, going either side and putting them both away, getting a hat-trick on his home debut. It's his La Liga debut for us as well. Ansu Fati then came off the bench to score as well, to make it 4. Then Jude Bellingham scored a brilliant goal with his left foot, and then he was instrumental in Horacio Murillo getting off the mark in La Liga as well, as his shot was deflected in by the Argentinian wonderkid. And a superb performance. Very, very clinical in front of goal. Half of our shots on target went in. And yeah, it's been coming, this sort of scoreline. It has been coming because we've been playing really well recently. And apologies, Osasuna, you were on the end of it. Just before we get into today's match then, this is the state of play in La Liga. Atletico Madrid still kind of favourites, I guess. They're only a point behind us. They do have a game in hand as well as we approach the halfway stage of the season. So it's still looking extremely tight there. There's only 2 points between ourselves and the 2 Madrid clubs. Celta de Vigo just dropping back a little bit at the minute, but still looking very solid in the Champions League places at the moment. And then below them, it's looking very, very tight. Again, it's halfway through the season. It's really bunching up. It's looking really good for those European battles. I think we're going to have a very, very tight second half of the season. It's going to be very close as to who qualifies for which competition. In terms of our previous meetings with Real Sociedad, I think it's safe to say we have a slight edge. We've won all 7, scoring 17. They've only scored against us once. So quite clearly, they're going to beat us today, aren't they? And bizarrely, I don't understand it. I'm guessing this might be a thing going forward in the future in real life, but it's not like the Spanish FA to be 3 years ahead of schedule when it comes to planning. But this is only one leg, and it's at a neutral ground. As I say, I don't know if that's the plan going forward, but even last season we had 2 legs of the semi-final, so I don't know if this is the thing going forward, or it must be, I guess. It must be. But it works for us. We're playing it at the Mestalla in Valencia, so yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy with it. I quite like the fact that it's one leg. Let's do it. This is the team we're going with. I've restored Ederson to the lineup. Alex Moret has played the last couple of games. He got his knickers in a twist on deadline day when the deadline passed because we didn't find a loan move for him. And it's really frustrating. This is one of the things that frustrates me about FM. He's already played for Napoli and for us this season. He cannot play for another club in that season. You can only play for 2 teams. So it really frustrates me that they can't build that in, and he's unhappy with me now because I didn't send him out on loan. Just really annoys me. And the other thing as well about the Copa del Rey, Alexander Isak can play against his former club, for whom he played 4 games in the Copa del Rey and scored 4 goals. So I don't really know why that's a thing, but it is. So yeah, whatever, he's playing. Because why not? Right, we're going to say we have faith. That's gone down well. Having the best defence in the Copa del Rey must have you looking forward to another win. Yep, of course. Unbeaten in 7 against Real. It's a 100% record against Real Sociedad, thank you. Matthias de Ligt, captain. Yep. We will find a way past Alex Ramiro. Of course we will. Both semi-finals taking place at the same time, I believe. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Here's Kimpembe to Dani Olmo, Ricky Puig, Kimpembe again. I mean, this is good. A highlight from kickoff. This is promising. If Bernardo Silva gets through and he shoots straight at Ramiro, but a bright start. Let's bring up the latest scores. Celta de Vigo are taking on Villarreal in the other semi-final. Not sure where that one is taking place. I forgot to look. But we, it doesn't really matter, does it? Come on. 0-0 in both games still. Sorry if there was a little jump in the edit there. The dog was scratching at the door to get in. So, yeah, apologies for that. Absolutely nothing going on here. We've had 6 shots, 3 on target. And we're in with a highlight now. Dani Olmo. Ricky Puig. Really liking Ricky Puig at the minute. Oh, Isak brings that down well. Sets it up for Thiago. But he puts his shot narrowly wide of that post. But a good effort. Not bad at all. No goals in either semi-final as things stand. And they're not even... Real Sociedad are not even looking like they're going to add to their 1 goal in 7 games against us. But I am going to drop a demand more. Because we're dominant, but we haven't made it count, and that's worrying. You have to make it count when you're on... I mean, we're on top for the whole game so far, but we've not made it count. They're looking really tired. I think I'm going to set this to attacking for the second half. Assertively, we deserve to win the match. Let's go and do it. I was going to say I'm not happy with what I've seen, but at the end of the day, we're massively dominant. So we should really be winning this one. Isak's got a 6.4. Bernardo Silva's got a 6.4. Get creative, maybe that'll do something. Oh, you just know this is going to end up ending badly on penalties, isn't it, or something? Oh, it's in. It's it. Oh, it's Alex Isak. He's done it. I knew he would. I knew it would. It was always going to happen, wasn't it? He is so good in the air. He is so good in the air. The header he scored for his first La Liga goal for us was fantastic. Apologies as well, he is wearing the number 6 shirt because it was the only first team squad number that was available. It wouldn't let me give him one of the ones 26 and above for some reason. And the only one I could give him was number 6. So, yeah, I'm not particularly happy with that. It doesn't sit well with me. But if you had just noticed that he was wearing number 6 there, yes, I apologise. Ezekiel Palacios can come on for Ricky Puig. Carlos Alenia and Marc Cucurella were both a yellow card away from missing the final, so neither of them made the squad. I didn't want to lose either of them for a potential final, so that is why that has happened. Dani Olmo's probably going to play the whole game, so I'm going to bring Pedri out on that right-hand side because he can play there, even though it's he's right-footed and it is an inside forward position. Doesn't matter, you can still play a right-footed player as an inside forward on the right-hand side. It does work. As Shaqiri puts that corner in and Oyarzabal heads it over the top. Going to have to drop a little demand more in here. Assuming they don't change their scoring record against us, we're through and we're in the final. So that's what we're looking at here. I'm going to bring Murillo on. We're going to give Alexander Isak another rest. He's after every game, we get a news item saying he's jaded and could do with a rest, which is really weird. I don't know why, because he's fully fit. I have no idea why we keep getting that, but we do. Come on, let's get the ball off them. Elistondo plays it forward, but Kimpembe has it. Miranda. Kimpembe again. Goes all the way back to Edison. That is fine. That's what I like. I don't mind. You don't have to pass it forward. Going back is okay. Especially when you're keeping the ball like this. This is fabulous. Fantastic. Dani Olmo gets past Elistondo. Wow. 19 shots. That was a highlight. I mean, I could understand if we'd seen all 8 of the ones we've put on target, but we haven't. And that's a highlight. As Murillo gets his header in, but it's straight at Ramiro, who kicks it long. There could be a counter on here with Vargas. Oh, and it is. And Roberto Lopez has equalised his first goal after a long injury layoff, it said. And they have added to their 1 goal in 7 games. It's now 2 in 8. It's a lovely finish. Just guided that ball in. He sneaked in between Emerson and De Ligt. And the pass was timed to absolute perfection, wasn't it? Damn. Ooh, straight in. Okay. Kimpembe, Palacios. Can we restore our lead straight away? Sergio Roberto. Forward for Dani Olmo. Oh, he's tackled well. It's played forward. That should be our ball again, though. Kimpembe has it. 1-2 with Miranda. Infield for Thiago. Still, wow! That was a tackle and a half from Iara Mendy. What a tackle that was. They're going to turn it around here. Oh. What an effort that was. I have no idea if this goes to penalties. Or I'm guessing it's extra time. But it might not get there. Another highlight. Marino. Go on, Horacio. Oh, he got a touch on that. Oh, and that's a poor clearance. And it's Dani Olmo on the ball. Great challenge. But we've kept it going. It's Pedri to win it. And Dani Olmo does. As the clock ticks into the 90th minute, Dani Olmo on the rebound. Pedri is credited with the assist. I'm delighted that Dani Olmo's got the goal. I would have loved for Pedri to have got it. It's unfortunate for Ramiro. I mean, he makes a really good save. But it lands right to Dani Olmo. And that should be that. But we've got 5 minutes added on. Again, it was the same in the Valencia game. Where are they getting it from? Thiago, lovely ball for Pedri. He's got Murillo across. Great tackle. Anglieri will play it forward. Vargas cuts in field. Great run. Lovely pass as well out to Blas. Good tackle by Miranda. Can we launch the attack now? Oh, Dani Olmo's going to... No, he's lost out. That was a foul. But Palacios has played it in and Murillo can seal it. Murillo does seal it. Oh, this kid is going to be special. This kid is going to be Mario Gatti special. Call back to last year's game. If you know, you know. What a ball from Ezequiel Palacios. What a run from Murillo. One touch and bang. He is going to be something special, this kid. Wow. Get in, boys. We're in the final. Again, I think that's the 9th year running that we're in the final. You've all dreamt of playing in the final for the last year since the last time we played in the final. What happened in the other game? I have no idea. Didn't see anything from it. Come on, come on, come on. Villarreal have won it. A penalty from Trigueros. It looks like it was a sending off that led to the penalty, and Trigueros tucked it away, and we will play Villarreal in the final. When will that take place? Don't know at the minute. Where is... Oh, it's down... Oh, wow, it's miles away. It's all the way down there in April, when we're due to play Sevilla at home. So that's going to get pushed possibly into this week here, although that could be a Champions League week, couldn't it? I've got a feeling that Sevilla game is going to get bounced a few times, to be honest. Right. We're going to be straight in. There's going to be no respite. I was going to do a double header and do Real Madrid as well, but just purely because we had some transfer news to catch up on, and that I just decided to go for the one game still. So yeah, Real Madrid coming up next. Straight into that. It'll be a... Do you know what I might do? We'll see. I might do Real and Rasenball for Leipzig in the next video, but we'll see. As always, watch, like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Jump in the comments, jump in the description, and I will see you very soon for what is a massive, massive game. The last Clasico that we played when we beat them 3-0 earlier in the season was huge. This one's even bigger now at this stage of the season. So yeah, make sure you come back and watch it. Thank you very much. Adios.